Music as a medicine. There is one thing that's more popular than anything else in this world. I had a friend come to me one time, and God bless him. He's a great guy, he's a very smart guy. But he told me, hey, bro, why don't you get into this random industry? Because it's bigger than music. Think bigger than music. And I could tell that he was letting go of his ambitions with music to go ahead and choose instant gratification and get short-term income, because he has this mental theory, this mental limitation where there's no money in the music industry. How do these labels make billions of dollars? There is money in music. You're just not making good music and you haven't built a brand. But that's another topic. Point is, he tried to convince me that there's something bigger than music. And I thought about that, and I realized if you study anthropology, if you study history, music is the only thing that we have that has transcended time. From the days when we were in Africa, we had drums. We were playing drums, singing, and dancing. It's partially why black people are really great at music, but it's something that is it's something that every single culture on earth has, music. If you go into the Amazon rainforest and you find an uncontacted tribe, guess what? While they're busy cooking you on a fire, getting ready to eat you alive, they're all dancing around a fire going, maybe whatever they're doing. They're all dancing around a fire. Every culture in history has music, and there's a reason for that. Birds, they have mating calls. Whenever you guys wake up in the morning, you guys are hearing beautiful birdie sounds. All animals, just like humans, have a natural noise, a natural frequency, and a resonance that shines through the air. Whales sing underwater. Dolphins sing underwater. The plants speak to each other through the wind. And the birds speak to each other through their beautiful whistles. They sing. And just like a bird, I sing and you sing. We talk through our words, and we make something called music. Music is the closest thing to magic that we have. In fact, it is magic. Whenever I hear music, I see colors. I have something called synesthesia. 2% of the population has it, where you can see colors from sound. And it's so magical. That's why my next song, Diamond Heart, is going to be absolutely gorgeous. My latest song, Cortisol, has a gorgeous color to it. It's like a gray silver with pink undertones, and it's a really gorgeous sound. It looks like a little mini nebula. Looks right. If you ever see the Hubble telescope, looks like a nebula. My point is, music to everybody has a profound impact on their psychology, their success, what they attract into their lives, the types of choices that they make, and their unconscious mind, which your unconscious mind is responsible for 95% of your actions. If you study Carl Jung, who is a German philosopher who studied human consciousness, the science of success, music is both spiritual and scientific. You're both a brilliant scientist and a wizard at the same time. It is the ultimate act of sorcery. God's highest angel in heaven was Lucifer, and Lucifer was the king of music. He was the angel of music. The highest angel in heaven is music. Why is music so valuable? Because it has a profound impact on the cellular level of humans. It can quite literally cure cancer in a way. Maybe not literally, but figuratively, it can cure you. It can heal you, and it can do absolutely inconceivable things that aren't really seen in this dimension. That's why they have the theories that the music industry is satanic. They have all these conspiracy theories about the music industry. It's not so much that you can't make it without selling your soul, but it's just the fact that music is such a spiritual sport, it's such a spiritual craft, that a lot of people will quite literally join the dark side of the force to try to gain more power. Just like there's people on the light side of the force. You have Darth Vader, you have Palpatine, but you also have Master Yoda, and you have Anakin when he was on the good side. And the good side is way stronger than the dark side, by the way. Like Michael Jackson, one of the greatest artists in history until I was born, quite literally uses the light side of the force. So the light side is stronger, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Music is medicine. There's people who decided to keep living because of music. There's people who were gonna jump off a bridge, but they heard the right song and it resonated with them the right way, and they turned their whole lives around and now have big families, big houses, and they're traveling the world. And it's because of music. So if you're a creative, regardless of whether you make music or not, you could be a lawyer, you could be doing something creative, master your craft, because if you change even one person's life, it was worth it. It was worth it because that one person could impact 10 people, and those 10 people can impact 100,000 people collectively. And those 100,000 change the world. So you have the ability to change the world, and artists have more power than politicians. Artists have more power than kings. That's why artists are the most dangerous to the elite in society.